Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Give people, a few more people a chance to tap in, man. We're gonna do some things tonight. It's 5 after. We're gonna jump on in. But peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and blessings. You tuned in to the P-Ave Perspective with your host, Mr. O'Neal. And tonight, as usual, we diving deep. We diving deep. This episode is personal. This is a personal episode. This is about purpose. And like I've been talking to people a lot lately, especially the people in my circle, about your purpose. Because like I said, we're not here for nothing. God didn't put us here for nothing. And if you're a believer, if you really read your Bible and believe in your Bible, then you already know that. And even though a lot of us haven't reached our purpose, it doesn't mean we don't have one. And to be honest, me personally, because I am my people, I'm one of my people. You know what I'm saying? I suffer from the same issues. I've dealt with the same traumas. I've dealt with the same obstacles that we face in life. And with the life that we lived and the life that we experienced, it takes a lot of us a longer time than others to really realize that we were even meant to be here, that we were even meant to bring something positive to this world. But we were. And it took me a long time to realize that, but at the same time, I'm glad I did. I'm glad I realized it in good health, good mind, and good spirit. And I have a chance to pursue my purpose, achieve my purpose, and help others find their purpose and achieve their purpose. So, like I said, this episode is about my purpose and the movement that I'm building. Not just for me, but for you, for us, for everybody. But before we jump in, I want to thank everybody for tuning in, whether you're watching the live stream or whether you're watching the video replay I post on YouTube. Like, drop something in the comments, say hi, let me know where you're watching from, and if you about growth, progress, and prosperity, hit the share button so we can get more people in this conversation. Hit my share button. Talk to me, people. I need to hear it from y'all. But tonight, we're talking about prosperity, baby. Prosperity. What it really means, why it matters, and how we can build it together. I'm going to open up about my personal purpose in life, the vision I'm working toward, and how you can be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? I talk to a lot of my watchers in person. I talk to y'all personally, so a lot of y'all already know, but I want to put it on the record. I really want to put it on the record. I want to explain it. And most importantly, I want to tell you guys how y'all can help me out, how y'all can be a part of it. But first of all, with purpose, the main question with purpose is why. You know what I'm saying? Why? Why do you do what you do? And for me, like most of us, it started with the struggle. Literally, like I tell people, I have a book coming out called To Hell and Back. It'll be more on that later. But literally, in my lifetime, I've been to hell and back. And I realized, like, everything I went through, it wasn't just for me to survive. It wasn't just for me to, live. But it was for me to learn. Everything that I went to, it was for me to learn, to grow, and to help my people to do the same. And I realized that. And believe me or not, this day and age, when dealing with my people and trying to push my people to be better, it's hard. It's hard because, like, our mentality, the way we was raised in survival mode, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us can't see the future. And like, I was at that point in one time, and that's why I say hell. Hell to me was literally, like I've said before, it was literally waking up one day and really realizing that I didn't give a care if I lived or died. I really didn't care. I actually felt like I was supposed to die at a young age because so many of my peers died around me at a young age. So a lot of us feel like that. A lot of us, can't think toward 5 years from now because we so caught up in survival mode and trying to survive the day to day. But I realized that everything I went through, it was for a reason. It was for a reason. And it's simply put, my purpose is to help my people achieve prosperity. And when I say prosperity, I don't just mean money. Everybody think, money because that's what that survival mode pushes us to. But prosperity is more than money. Prosperity is about peace of mind. Prosperity is about purpose. Prosperity is about strong families. Prosperity is about ownership. Prosperity is about community, man. I'm talking about us being self-sufficient and standing on our own 2 feet as a people. As a people. because anybody that know, regardless of how our mindset work, and tell us, to pull away from people and stop dealing with people. Like, we need people in order to reach our full potential. There's no way. There's no way around it. We need that extra help. We need that extra development to become the best versions of ourselves. And we can't be the best parent. We can't be the best mate. We can't be the best anything until we the best versions of ourselves. And it's deep, because regardless of what, man, I want my people to thrive. I want our neighborhoods to thrive. I want our kids to have real options. I want our brothers and sisters to know their worth and walk in their purpose, man. That's why I do what I do. That is the only main reason why I do what I do. But again, when knowing your purpose defines your mission. And my mission is in life is to build a wealthy, independent movement. I'm tired of us depending on people. I'm tired of us looking for handouts. I'm tired of us begging for opportunities. I'm tired of us begging for jobs. I'm tired of, us whining and crying about how people treat us, because it's not on nobody else. It's on us. We are the reason why we are in the situation we in. We, and how we act, how we carry ourselves, and it's not everybody, but it reflects on us. We are the reason why people don't respect us. We are the reason why the system handles us like the system handles us, because we are so dependent. And we don't have to be. We don't have to be. So like I said, my mission is to build a wealthy, independent movement. And not just in my neighborhood. The same framework I use for my neighborhood, we can use for every neighborhood that we choose to come together and develop it in. So I don't see this as just a community thing. Yes, right now I'm starting off working in Shreveport because that's my city. And I feel like the city of Shreveport needs it more than any other black community I could think. I could think of a few others. Right now, Chicago, Baton Rouge, you know what I'm saying? It's a couple of places, you know what I'm saying, where it's gotten really bad. But I truly believe that the program and the framework that I put together can be effective in any community. It's dependent on the people. It's totally 100% dependent on the people. But a movement built on unity, built on skills, built on prosperity. A movement where we build our own homes, run our own businesses, and take care of our own communities, man. That's how it used to be. That's how it used to be. That's the one thing I can't respect about my ancestors back in the days when they came out of slavery. They knew they couldn't depend on the system. They knew they couldn't depend on anybody else. They knew that the only way that they would come together and thrive in this United States is if they united and worked together. And I salute them for that. Whether it was the early slaves, whether it was the Black Panthers, whether, it was any other movement that pushed positivity, pro-blackness, being proud of your blackness, standing strong, and teaming together with our people, man, to make it happen. And that's what it was all about. But the movement that I pushed, the movement that I created, I call United for Prosperity. It's about developing people, number one. Mind, body, and spirit. It's about teaching life skills. It's about business ownership. It's about financial literacy. It's about building our own systems. Not just asking for a seat at somebody else's table, but building our own table. Building our own table. So that old question we like to ask, what do you bring to the table? It's like I said, it's always relevant. It's always relevant. But here's the thing. A movement like this doesn't happen overnight. We didn't get this way overnight. You know what I'm saying? I tell people all the time, if you look at the 60s, 70s, compared to now, y'all will see like it was a transition. We had to get to this point. And we all know the factors that contributed to us getting to this point. But we didn't get to this point overnight. So we're not going to change our trajectory in life overnight. It's not going to happen overnight. We're not going to change overnight. It's going to be a long, hard process to getting us to back where we are strong, independent people. We are strong neighborhoods. We strong communities. It's going to take time. And it doesn't happen alone. That's why I built businesses that align with my mission. Everything I do, once I realize my purpose and I realize my mission, everything I do on a daily basis revolves around pushing my purpose and pushing my mission. So I want to explain to y'all, a few of y'all already know, but I want to explain to y'all some of the stuff I do, you know what I'm saying, upcoming plans, and how that correlates directly with my purpose and my mission. So, number one, my primary job or my primary business is O'Neill Residential Services, LLC. And that is the foundation of everything I do, because it's a boots on the ground. We always talk about, people are always talking about, you know, doing stuff in the community and this and that there, but with O'Neill Residential Service is a handyman, remodeling, and contractor company for now. Eventually, we plan to move into actual building and eventually graduate to buying and developing, you know, properties for affordable housing. But that's my number one thing, because that allows me to actually put in work. That allows me to actually get out into my community, one client at a time, one home at a time, and build value in my community. Build real value in my community, because literally, as a handyman, everything I repair, everything I touch within a home, it builds value in that home, and it builds value in that neighborhood, and it builds value in that community. So that's my number one thing. And like I said, I love serving my community, but more importantly, I want to make positive change. In the future, I want to train young men, you know, even young women, in remodeling, plumbing, electrical, because we need our own trades. And I feel like, as a black community, wherever there's a predominantly black group of people in a community, that community should be served by black people, black service providers. So my goal is, within the city of Shreveport to begin with, I want to cover all black communities. I don't think anybody else, especially, you know, other races, we know how other races take funds out of our community back to their community. I don't want that to happen. You know what I'm saying? The same people that live in the community should be working in the community, should be owning the businesses in the community, and serving the community. And that's my goal with O'Neill Residential Services, is to control the market in my area, and not only like build value into the community, but work with my people. Work directly with my people, whether that is my clients, the people I serve, or other service providers whom I want to get money with. I can't get all the money by myself. I'm only one person. I've never felt like that. So plumbers, electricians, carpenters, anybody, you know, lawn service people, anybody that works within the city of Shreveport in the black community or live in the black community, and you have a business that serves the black community, I need to network with you. We need to figure out how we can work together to better serve our communities. And it is what it is. But like I said, drop a comment, let me know you're with me. Talk to me. I talk back. But number two, we haven't fully launched yet, but O'Neill Coaching and Consulting, LLC. That is the mindset and management side of what I do, because it doesn't work without the people. it doesn't work without the people. But O'Neill Coaching and Consulting is where I help people and businesses grow. I teach self-awareness, leadership, and financial independence. We're building minds, businesses, and generational wealth. And like I said, O'Neill Coaching and Consulting is, I'm a certified life coach. And my primary goal in becoming a certified life coach was to have the tools that I need to help my people. Because like I said, it starts with mindset. So mindset coaching, you know what I'm saying? Mindset, adjusting. It starts with the mind. And like I said, I've developed a couple of coaching courses. I'll talk to y'all about that later. But I've developed a couple of coaching courses. I've developed self-help worksheets, self-help workbooks designed specifically for my people who have dealt with the issues that we deal with. And just like I said, it's self-help, it's self-study. You can go online, you can take it yourself. I haven't dropped it yet. That's dropping around December the 1st. But it will help you to reset your mind, help you to find and realize your purpose, and helps you to get a bigger picture of what your purpose is and what you're supposed to give to the world. And that's what it's designed for. And I recommend that everybody takes it. And hey, I got a special thing. If anybody wants to take that course ASAP, it has to be ASAP because I'm planning on launching soon. But if anybody wants to take that course, I can let you take the course on your time. But in return, I want video testimony based on, how the course helped you, what you learned and stuff like that. But I'll give more info on that later. But like I said, O'Neill Coaching and Consulting is a life coaching, business consulting firm. We are primarily focused on helping our people elevate themselves, helping our people elevate their mindset, helping our people develop a prosperity mindset, realize their purpose and pursue their purpose, man. Because like I said, everybody has something to bring to this world. Everybody has something in them that they can share with this world or share with other people that can help make this world a better place. And I want to help you realize that. And not only that, I want to help you share it with the world. So that is the goal of O'Neill Coaching and Consulting. And we'll get more into that later. But my next vehicle that I use is this show, the P-Ave Perspective. And this is the voice of the movement. This is the voice of the movement. This is where we educate, inspire, and connect. It's a weekly reminder that we are not powerless. We've just been unorganized. And I'm here to help change that. I'm here to help us get organized, set goals, and take steps toward achieving those goals. And like I said, it starts right here. Now, regardless of what I'm doing, regardless of what I'm trying to do, none of this works unless we work together. None of it works. I'm only one man. I can only do so much. I have a few people, that do their part. Salute to them. But we can only grow as far as the people allow us to grow. That's it. But at the end of the day, I'm looking for people who are ready to build. Simply. And I know everybody not on that stage. Some people busy living their best life. Some people busy trying to figure it out. So some people caught up in the mental madness that goes on in this world, and they haven't got it together yet. And that's cool. You can always get it together. It's never too late. But like I said, I'm looking for people who are ready to build. I'm talking about productive partnerships, bartering services, sharing skills, creating opportunities. I'm building a village of growth, development, and prosperity. And to those special people out there, I want y'all to be a part of it. I really do. I need y'all to be a part of it. But if you're a barber, if you're a mechanic, a web designer, grant writer, content creator, Like I said, a tradesman or a skillsman, whatever your skill, there is a place for you in this movement. Let's exchange value. You know what I'm saying? People are always talking about value and value yourself. Let's exchange value. Exchanging value makes all of us grow. Let's exchange value and let's grow. Let's grow. Let's grow. Man, no comments? Didn't get no comments? Okay, cool. We're going to keep rocking. But this is how you can help, man. We're going to get right to the point. We're going to get right to the point. If you want to help, this is how you can help. First of all, follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram at I am Toby O'Neal. That's number one. Like, I say some crazy stuff, but I also say some great educational, some great motivational, and opportunities. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. So follow me on I am Toby O'Neal, Facebook and Instagram, LinkedIn. Go to IamTobyO'Neal.com and book a free consultation or join the email list. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me. Talk to me. If you have a skill or a trade and you're looking to partner, or you're looking for some marketing help, or you're looking to start a business, or you're looking to grow a business, whatever it is you're looking for, I'm quite sure I can help you in some way, shape, or form. Or if I don't, I know someone who can. So go to IamTobyO'Neal.com, book a free consultation, hit me up, let's talk about it. It don't cost nothing to talk. You might actually win something. But share this episode and tag someone who needs to hear it. We need to get the word out. I appreciate everybody who share my videos. I appreciate everybody who, take part in the videos, whether you're watching them, commenting, leaving a heart, thumb. I appreciate everything. Everything helped because it showed me that, the message is being heard. The message is being heard, and that's the main thing. But like I said, share this episode and tag somebody who needs to hear it. This one especially. If you haven't shared another episode, this is one I really need you to tag. And if you have an idea, a partnership, or a service to offer, reach out. Reach out. We have to start, stepping out of our comfort zone. We have to start really networking. Networking requires you to talk to people. Networking requires you to let people know what you have, what skills you have, and what you bring to the table. In order to find out, if you can work together, if y'all can help each other. Believe one thing, man, no matter what we selling, we all basically selling to the same people. We all basically selling to the same people. So if we could network and work together, it would be so much easier on all of us. It would give us so much more potential to do the things we want to do as individuals if we could figure out how to work together. So like I said, it is what it is, man. We don't have to wait on somebody else to save us. That's what it boils down to. I see people crying about food stamps. I see people crying about the government. And that's because you can't do nothing for yourself. And it's sad, but it's true. And like, as a people, we shouldn't be like that. We are too powerful. We possess too many resources. We possess too many skills, to be bottom feeders and begging everybody else to do for us. I can't stand that, man. We are the solution. All we have to do is organize, commit, and move together. And that's what I'm offering y'all today, man, on this episode. That's what I'm offering y'all today. The opportunity to organize, commit, and move together with a solid unit with similar goals and vision. That's it. So if you're not ready for it, that's cool. But when you get ready for it, we'll be here. And those that are ready, we ready for you. I'm ready for you. Hit me up. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. But family, remember, prosperity starts with belief, but it grows with action. We can change the world, one neighborhood, one family, one mindset at a time. Again, we can change the world, one neighborhood, one family, one mindset at a time. Let's get started. Let's get started. But as usual, once again, I'm Mr. O'Neal, and this has been the P-Ave Perspective. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for, support. Thank y'all for the support. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for the support. Thank you guys for the support. God willing, I'll be back again. We'll do this again next week. But until then, stay focused and keep pushing towards prosperity. Love. See y'all next time.